Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Has anything changed? We want to talk about that. Today was a rather quiet day, generally for crypto and for Bitcoin as well. Really neutral. Tradingview shows me basically no change for today. The Bitcoin chart, just a little bit of up, a little bit of down. We're still holding a higher low, which is interesting. So let's talk about the structure. Let's talk about the short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenarios here for Bitcoin. Let's talk about short-term bullish first, because there is one small change I've introduced. It wasn't even necessary, but it's about understanding latest price action, and then when the price is showing us, let's say, new price data that requires a reinterpretation of the chart, I will always build that into the patterns and into the roadmap here. But again, nothing got invalidated. However, the structure itself allowed for a change, or it suggested a small change only. Yeah. So let's talk about that, and that is related to the white scenario, the directly bullish one. Now, in this scenario, I'm still tracking, and that's completely unchanged, that possibly a larger degree fourth wave bottomed on the 28th of February. I mean, that's been my thesis now for quite, well, since then. Okay. I've been tracking higher prices since then because we saw an initial 5-wave move up here. That was the rally from between the 28th and the 1st, the 28th of February and the 1st of March. And then we saw this kind of consolidation and another rally. So that was helpful. It followed through. Then a pullback, but it formed a higher low. So it never broke below that 28th of February low. And I see this from a bullish point of view as an A-B pattern, which could now, which could have resulted in a C-wave rally, which would be a 5-wave move up. And we have wave 1 to the upside. Now, the thing that's changed now is, in the previous video, I talked to you about a potential 1-2 setup, which is still valid, and then we would now be in a third of a third wave, and so on. It would go up very directly. The proportions of the move, however, suggest rather that if it's bullish, it should be a wave 1, then A wave down, 3 waves up in B, C wave down, and we have a flat correction, possibly even a running flat correction. So it's just a large 1-2 setup. And we could now be working on a third wave, then do this to complete wave C of A, and then get a larger B, and then we go higher from there. That's the bullish count. In this scenario, there are a few levels to watch. First of all, what we want is that in this scenario, the price holds above the orange support region here. That's located between 84,250 and 87,170. That's new because I could build, let's say, put that onto the chart based on the larger wave 2 now. If this really is a wave 2, the pullback that started, it's basically a wider flat correction. So A wave down, B wave up, C wave down, but then it has technically space all the way down to 84,250. I mean, technically I could add the 78.6 fib level. The reason why I haven't shown it initially is because of the overshooting nature of the B wave. So when the B wave overshoots that much, I mean, normally we wouldn't expect it to go down all the way to the 78.6 fib level, even though it could. But I'm just waiting to see a reaction to the upside that's substantial enough to confirm the low in place in wave 2. I'm not sure if we get a lot of this, if we get a lot of decisions here on these crypto charts until tomorrow, crypto summit and so on, in the White House, and that's around about 24 hours from now. I think 20 hours or something, or 18 actually. But yeah, it's still some time away, and therefore there might just be some consolidation, some up and down, careful movement, but probably not anything major until we get some news and speculation from that event. Okay, so for now, the pattern is unchanged, actually. I mean, the fact that I changed it from a 1-2 setup to a larger 1-2 doesn't really change the overall bullish outlook. However, the white count, and I shared that with you before as well, it's not necessarily high confidence. I don't see what we're doing here as high confidence pattern, this could easily break because the patterns are very, very fragile and it's built on a shaky foundation of a 3-wave move up. Now, I already told you, I mean, we need to hold this orange support area. Ideally, we even hold the structural support levels at, first one is at 87,640. The next one is at 86,280. And we need a break above the last high. Well, actually, we really need a break above the green line. Yeah, that's what the communication said before, and that's true. 95,400. I mean, that's the level that would rule out the yellow B wave as it is. So that would rule out the yellow count. Yeah. So that's what we need to see. Therefore, I'm tracking a wider flat correction, which could be nearly done. Could it have bottomed? Yeah, maybe. But again, we haven't even broken above a previous swing high. So more evidence is needed. Then the yellow scenario, I mean, yellow count is here an ABC structure to the downside. And the C wave down would be, yeah, I mean, it could be unfolding already. Yeah, I mean, this could even be a leading diagonal down or something. Again, what we need to see is a break below 82,996 actually. 83K, yeah, that would shift probabilities clearly towards the yellow count. Because this could be a wave 2, I can allow for the price to go down that much. Even though if it's really an ABC flat correction, it probably shouldn't go down that much. So already I would say below 84,250 probabilities shift towards the yellow count. And then 75K is the next target. But overall not much happened for since I made my first video today. If you ask me, what am I leaning to? I did say slightly towards the white count. That's the scenario I slightly preferred because Bitcoin is still holding the potential for higher prices, but it's not high confidence at this stage. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.